Welcome aboard the beautiful Disney Dream. Today, Straightaway Travel is taking you on a complete walking tour of the ship from the very bottom decks all the way up to the top. We'll explore dining, entertainment, stateroom areas, pools, lounges, and of course, those magical Disney details tucked around in every corner. My name's Alexis, and I'm one of your expert travel advisors with Straightaway Travel. I've been on over 10 Disney cruises, and I love everything about Disney Cruise Line and everything it has to offer for all ages. Let's start here in the atrium on Deck 3. Combining classic design and modern luxury with legendary Disney storytelling, the award-winning Disney Dream invites you to embark on an unforgettable voyage where dreams really do come true. This stunning 3-story space serves as the central hub for a bunch of onboard activities, including character meet and greets and a gathering place before dinner. Make sure to check the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app to be in the know of everything happening in the atrium and beyond throughout the ship. Right in the heart of the ship, you'll find one of your 3 rotational dining restaurants called Royal Palace, a majestic feast. You'll dine like royalty at this enchanting restaurant inspired by Disney princess films. As you can see, as I was filming this, the Royal Court royalty was going on, which is something that your Straightaway Travel advisor can help you book prior to your cruise. If you're new to sailing with Disney Cruise Line, Disney offers a unique dining experience called rotational dining, where guests will rotate through 3 different themed main dining rooms throughout the duration of their cruise. Each night, you'll enjoy a new restaurant with its own immersive decor and menu, but your same serving team will travel with you. This means your servers get to know your preferences, like your favorite drinks, dietary needs, or how you like your steak cooked, making each meal feel personalized. Moving towards those Deck 3 midship elevators, guest services on the Disney Dream will be your go-to spot for anything you'll need while sailing. Okay, and now for my favorite part, let's take a look at the shopping on board the Disney Dream. You'll find the shops located along Deck 3, midship and forward, just off the Grand Atrium. These boutiques are filled with everything exclusive from Disney Cruise Line merchandise, character apparel, sparkling jewelry, designer watches, and duty-free fragrances. It is the perfect mix of fun souvenirs and upscale treasures. Here in Whitecaps, you can find those Disney Cruise Line inspired Dooney and Burke bags, specialty Pandora charms, jewelry, watches, and more. There's so much to look forward to. Right across the way is Sea Treasures, a great stop for nautical inspired items and specialty Disney Cruise Line merchandise, such as those ears and sweatshirts. And just a quick tip, shopping on board is tax and duty free, which makes it an excellent time to splurge a little. Remember, the shops are only open while the ship is sailing, so they will be closed when the ship is docked in port, and this includes on embarkation day and disembarkation day. Make sure to plan your shopping during your days at sea so you don't miss out on the perfect souvenir. You can find the hours for each of the shops in the Disney Cruise Line Navigator app. Moving towards the forward of Deck 3 is the Walt Disney Theater. Located on Decks 3 and 4, this grand theater is designed in an elegant Art Deco style with sweeping gold accents and plush seating that makes you feel like you've stepped into a classic Hollywood movie palace. Moving back to the atrium, here's a quick snippet of the Bon Voyage bar in the atrium. Okay, moving towards the back of Deck 3 is Animere's Palette. This restaurant combines art, animation, and incredible cuisine in a way only Disney can. As you dine, the walls will come alive with your favorite Disney characters, sketches, and animated effects, creating a truly interactive experience. You'll also be able to interact with Crush in Turtle Talk with Crush, which is one of my favorite experiences on board a Disney ship. A cool fact is that I ended up in Animere's Palette for Pirate Night, and they had all kinds of pirate concept art on the walls, which is absolutely an incredible touch. Okay, before we go up, we're actually going to go down to Deck 2, where Enchanted Garden is located. It is inspired by the beauty of French gardens and captures the magic of changing seasons, which is one of my favorite restaurants on board. And before we get there, I actually wanted to mention that there is a midship detective agency office here on Deck 2, where you can solve a mystery on board. It is so much fun. But Enchanted Garden, in the evening, the ceiling transforms from a bright daylight to a soft twilight, creating an enchanted atmosphere that makes you feel like you're dining outdoors amongst the flowers and the fountains. This menu is just as magical as its surroundings, and I highly recommend just ordering one of everything on the menu, because that is what I did, and it was perfect. As I was exploring Deck 2, I also found a small laundry room. I'll go into laundry a little later once we hit Deck 6 and my stateroom, but I wanted to show that there is a location on Deck 2 as well. Moving on to Deck 1 is the health center, and I really just wanted to show you guys that they have motion sickness advice as well as different pamphlets and like small medications outside the door, so you don't actually have to see a doctor if you are feeling a little motion sick on that first night of your cruise. Okay, so now that we've explored the lower decks of the Disney Dream, we're going to head up to Deck 4 and we're going to make our way up from here. So Deck 4 is home to some of the ship's most iconic spaces in my opinion, including the Walt Disney Theater, which spans both Decks 3 and 4. So you can enjoy Broadway-style shows, first-time run Disney films, and live entertainment that brings Disney storytelling to life on a grand scale. And then here you're going to see the Buena Vista Theater, where Disney will show different movies that they already have in theaters. So right now they were showing Freakier Friday, which actually debuted on our ship, on my cruise specifically, the live action Lilo and Stitch, and some other films that are relatively new in the Walt Disney catalog. You can always find films going on here, and there will be popcorn and concessions outside as well. I filmed this pretty early, so nobody was around and the concession stand was not open. However, they will have popcorn buckets and other specialty items at that concession stand, as well as the one on Deck 3 by the Walt Disney Theater for those Broadway-style shows. Moving on, closer to the midship, we're actually going to go to Shutters. Shutters both has an onboard photography studio and just photographers around the ship, but this is where Disney's professional photographers showcase all the magical moments that they've captured during your cruise. These little kiosks will allow you to scan your Key to the World card, and then you'll be able to see your photos and purchase from there. On the other side of Deck 4 in the atrium is Vista Cafe, a stylish lounge that is perfect for a quick pick-me-up. Here you can enjoy specialty coffees, teas, and pastries throughout the day, and in the evening it transforms into a cozy spot for cocktails. It is a nice place to grab a drink, meet with friends, or just take in the elegant atmosphere of the Disney Dream. As we move towards the aft, we're going to stop at Carriage Jewels, which is one of the luxury boutiques on board. Here you'll find fine jewelry, timepieces, and elegant accessories, which are perfect for a special keepsake from your voyage. This beautiful place allows you to browse or pick out a sparkling reminder from your Disney cruise. I love this store so much, and I wish I would have picked something up for myself. Right next to Carriage Jewels is the D Lounge, which is a family entertainment hotspot on board. This is where guests of all ages can come together for fun activities like game shows, karaoke, crafts, and interactive entertainment. It's a lively and welcoming place designed for families to relax, play, and make memories together. Now, let's take a look at the district, the adult-only nightlife hub on board. Once the sun goes down, this entire area comes alive with energy and entertainment designed just for the grown-ups. The district is made of several unique venues, each with its own personality and atmosphere. You'll find stylish cocktail lounges, cozy pubs, champagne bars, and high-energy dance clubs. This is the District Lounge, where a lot of trivias were actually hosted throughout our cruise. Right next to the District Lounge is Pink, the wine and champagne bar. I highly recommend scheduling one of the champagne tastings in here. I thought it was an absolutely incredible experience. And then we're also going to have Evolution, which is a high-energy nightclub at the heart of the district. This is where bingo is typically played, as well as Match Your Mate and other fun activities on board. Next is Pub 687, which is actually named after the Disney Dream shipyard number, which is one of my favorite touches on board. There is so much to offer throughout all of these lounges, and I highly recommend at least spending one night in the district. Okay, now let's step outside into the Promenade deck, which is one of my favorite places. You can play shuffleboard, you can take in the ocean views, you can grab a chair, you can have your morning coffee down here, you can jog throughout the entire Promenade deck. It is such an amazing location on board. Towards the forward of the Promenade deck, you will find the entrance for both Edge and Vibe. Edge is Disney's exclusive space for tweens ages 11 to 14 and is designed just for them with a super cool lounge that feels more like a trendy hangout than just a kids club. They can play the latest video games, watch movies, and join in on fun activities all throughout the cruise. And then right next door to Edge is Vibe, which is the ultimate teen club for kids ages 14 to 17. This stylish, loft-like space is packed with places to chill, watch movies, play video games, and then they also often host like dance parties, karaoke, scavenger hunts, and other teen-only events, which is just so laid back and so teen-focused. It's the perfect getaway for older kids to connect, relax, and have fun while sailing on board. I also want to mention that Edge and Vibe share this pool deck. It is absolutely incredible and reserved only for them. Moving up to Deck 5 towards the midship will be the Port Adventures desk. If you have any trouble with the Port Adventure you booked through Disney Cruise Line, these cast members are happy to help you with that. On the other side, we're going to step into the magical world of the Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique, where little guests can be transformed into princesses or knights. From hairstyling and makeup to costumes, accessories, the boutique offers a full fairy tale makeover experience. I unfortunately was not able to step in because they were having active appointments when I went to tour. However, it is truly an enchanting place for kids to step into their favorite Disney stories and create memories they'll treasure forever. Your straightaway travel advisor is happy to help you get your perfect Bibbidi Bobbidi Boutique reservation time, so please contact them. And then right down the hallway is the other midship detective agency office. Like I said earlier, I really recommend this even for the adults. It is such a fun way to explore the ship and just have a great adventure. Moving down the hallway, we have the It's a Small World nursery, which is Disney's dedicated space for babies and toddlers. We were not able to go inside to see this full space, but it is clear that parents can definitely relax knowing their little ones are in caring hands while they enjoy their own adventures around the ship. And then right next door, we have the Oceaneer Club, and down the hallway is Oceaneer Lab, which is going to be for those guests ages 3 through 10. We're going to move down the hallway to the Oceaneer Lab first, and then we'll come back to the Oceaneer Club. The Oceaneer Lab is Disney Cruise Line's hands-on interactive space designed for kids ages 3 through 10. This is where explorers can dive into science, technology, and creative activities from building and experimenting to games and imaginative projects. The lab is full of colorful, engaging stations that are made to make learning feel like play. And honestly, it's hard to not be a little jealous because these spaces are so thoughtfully designed that even the adults might wish that they could join in on the fun. One of the coolest features in here, in my opinion, has to be the ship simulator. Kids can take the captain's chair and try their hand at steering the Disney Dream, navigating through interactive courses, learning how a real vessel moves, all in a safe and playful environment. This is honestly one of my favorite things they have to offer, and I could stay here all day. Another thoughtful feature of the Oceaneer Lab is the hand washing stations right before you enter. These are designed just for kids, and they aren't your ordinary sinks. They're colorful, kid-friendly, and conveniently located so little ones can easily wash up before and after their activities. It's a simple touch, but it really shows how much Disney focuses on both fun and safety while keeping kids healthy while they explore, create, and play in these incredible spaces. Moving back to the Oceaneer Club, let's take a look at the Marvel Superhero Academy. Here, young heroes can immerse themselves in the worlds of Marvel, solving challenges, training like superheroes, interacting with some of their favorite characters. Then we have Andy's room, which is one of my favorite areas. There are so many opportunities to play and be a toy in Andy's room. Moving back from the main area, we're going to see the Star Wars cargo bay on the left and then the restrooms on the right. The Star Wars Cargo Bay is a galactic adventure zone where kids can explore the Star Wars universe. From interactive consoles, themed games, it's a hands-on experience that lets young fans step into a galaxy far, far away and become part of the story. And fun fact, this is the only place where you can pilot the Millennium Falcon at sea. So this is a really cool experience. And then right next door is Pixie Hollow, which is a magical little space in the Oceaneer Club dedicated to Tinkerbell and her fairy friends. This is honestly the perfect place for crafts and movies and other activities on board in the Oceaneer Club. Moving up to Deck 6 Forward, I'm going to give you guys an exclusive stateroom tour. We stayed in cabin 6530, which is a deluxe ocean view stateroom with veranda. It is on the starboard side, so we were actually able to see the fireworks at sea from our balcony, which was awesome. This is a Category 5C and is the perfect choice for a comfortable and luxurious Disney cruise experience. As you can see, there are plenty of storage options available in this stateroom. Also, you'll find a hairdryer in this top cabinet or drawer right here, as well as something to put like your curling iron on. There's just so many storage options in this room, and we honestly found it so valuable throughout our cruise. Moving towards the front of our room, you can also see on the right side the bathrooms, and we had a split bathroom, and then on the left you can see there's this giant closet as well. This closet also houses your life jackets in the case of an emergency, and then you can also see in this other side of the closet there is a safe inside, so you can put your valuable things like your passport in there while you are on board. Okay, and then moving on to the bathrooms. So most Disney staterooms have a split bathroom, which is so nice for families to get ready in the morning. This side of the bathroom includes a sink, bathtub, and shower, or for most, it is a shower. And then the other side includes a sink and a toilet room. But it is perfect for families to get ready in the morning and not be like all up in everyone's space. As always, because you're on board a Disney cruise, your stateroom host or hostess will always sprinkle a little bit of Disney magic in your room each day. Now we're going to jump up a little bit since decks 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 are primarily staterooms, and we're going to step into the Senses Spa, which is Disney Cruise Line's serene retreat for adults. This luxurious spa offers a range of treatments ranging from like relaxing massages, facials, body therapies, all designed to help you unwind and recharge. The fitness center is also located here, and it has the most stunning view of the ocean with the treadmills in the windows, and I highly recommend trying to get at least one workout in just to at least enjoy the view. It is just absolutely stunning. Since this was a shorter voyage, I was not able to get my normal Disney Cruise Line massage, and I was not able to go into the rainforest room, but trust me, you do not want to miss this if you are going to be on a longer Disney cruise. It is the perfect place to treat yourself to some well-deserved pampering, and Disney takes care of you so well. Okay, and then moving on to Deck 11 Midship, right before you hit the pool deck, you will see Who's It's and What's It's, where they sell sunscreen, swimsuits, and anything extra you might have forgotten for the pool. Okay, and now for the moment, like everyone's been waiting for, or at least the moment I've been waiting for, is ice cream treats. Yes, it is still self-serve on the Disney Dream, and they have a ton of flavors to choose from every day, so check back and see which flavors are available because they have so many options. Right next to ice cream treats is Frozen's Treats, which they normally have the drink of the day and like some cool little novelty items as well. On the other side is going to be Flo's Cafe. It was closed while I recorded this because it was kind of chaotic on the pool deck, but they have tons of options: burgers, fries, taco bar, salads. There are so many options on the pool deck for food, so be sure to check it out. There really is something for everyone on the pool deck, and it's the perfect place for some fun in the sun. There are multiple pools, splash zones, hot tubs, plenty of lounge chairs, and slides, which makes it perfect for all members of the family. And then next up is Nemo's Reef, which is a colorful splash area designed just for the little ones. This fun, shallow water play zone includes like interactive fountains, water jets, and playful characters from Finding Nemo, creating the perfect place for those toddlers and preschoolers to cool off and enjoy some water safely. It's bright, engaging, and full of energy, and is absolutely just the favorite for some young sailors. Up next is one of my favorite things, the Aqueduct, the signature 765-foot long water coaster on the Disney Dream, where guests can ride in a two-person raft through a transparent tube that goes over the side of the ship, through a ship's funnel, and around the upper deck. Now we're going to take a sugary detour to Vanellope's Sweets and Treats, a whimsical dessert haven inspired by Disney's Wreck-It Ralph. Located on Deck 11, just outside Cabanas, this vibrant shop is a candy-coated dream come true. Although these treats are not included in the cost of your cruise fare, I highly recommend going at least once and trying some of the amazing desserts they have in there. I think they are absolutely wonderful and worth the extra charge. We're gonna move right into Cabanas, which is the ship's main buffet located on Deck 11 aft. This bright and airy dining space offers a huge variety for breakfast, lunch, and other options on board, with everything fresh salads, sandwiches, hot entrees, kid-friendly favorites, and of course those Mickey Churro waffles. Every station is inspired by a different theme, and it's easy to find something for everyone. Tucked away in the corner of Deck 12 aft is Waves Bar. It is the perfect poolside spot for adults to relax and enjoy refreshing cocktails while keeping an eye on the fun around them. And right above is actually Goofy's Sports Deck, which is a fun-filled area for kids and families. You'll find mini golf, basketball, ping pong, foosball, and more. It is the ultimate place to burn off some energy and enjoy some friendly competition while taking in the sea breeze. Now that we've explored all the fun-filled, family-friendly activities on the pool deck, it's time to switch gears and check out those adult-only spaces where guests can relax, unwind, and enjoy a more serene side of life at sea. As you can see, right below me is Quiet Cove Pool, and they also have a swim-up bar and tons of comfortable loungers. And just steps away is Quiet Cove Cafe, and they have honestly the best theming in my opinion, with all kinds of like historic pictures of Walt Disney. But they have refreshing drinks, light bites, and cocktails, so you can enjoy a little poolside indulgence while taking in the stunning ocean views. This is honestly the ultimate spot to unwind, get away from family-friendly hustle and bustle, and just enjoy your cruise. Right above Quiet Cove is going to be Currents Bar. It's the perfect spot for adults to relax with a drink and take in the views. It has honestly some of the best views on the ship, and whether you're unwinding after a day of activities or enjoying the sunset, this is the perfect place to kick back and soak in the ocean breeze. And then moving forward is one of my favorite secrets, and don't tell everyone I told you about this, but Satellite Falls, Deck 12 forward, has some of the best views of the front of the ship, and it is one of the most quiet places on board by far. Although we did not have the chance to stay concierge, I was able to get a little bit of a glimpse of the concierge lounge on the Disney Dream, and it has just recently been renovated as of August 2025, which is absolutely incredible. Concierge perks for Disney Cruise Line guests include priority booking for activities, dining, excursions, exclusive access to the private concierge lounge and the sun deck, as well as other complimentary snacks and drinks, including like a happy hour in the evening, and just personalized service from when you step on the ship to when you step off the ship. And here's just a little glimpse of their private sun deck, which honestly looks so comfortable and so relaxing in my opinion. Finally, let's talk about those adult-only dining options. First up is Remy, an elegant French-inspired restaurant reserved just for the adults. With an exquisite cuisine, extensive wine list, and sophisticated decor, dining here is truly a luxury experience. Unfortunately, I was not able to go into Remy, but I was able to go into Palo. Named after the signature long poles used by gondoliers in Venice, Palo serves an exclusive adult restaurant serving an Italian fare in an intimate setting. If you have the chance, I highly recommend going to Palo for brunch because their brunch is absolutely phenomenal and you will be dreaming about it for the rest of your life. I hope you've enjoyed this full ship tour of the Disney Dream. This is one of my favorite ships in the Disney Cruise Line catalog, and I am so excited I got to bring you all along on this journey. As always, contact your straightaway travel advisor to book your next Disney cruise. And now until October 12th, 2025, we are also offering extra onboard credit to all of our clients. So please feel free to reach out to Straightaway Travel because we would be so happy to help you plan that next Disney cruise.